Wait for like 2 or 3 more people to join before we continue. Okay, then they will join us. I hope the person that asked the question is online already. If you are, just say okay so I can hear you. Who asked the
Okay,
question?
ma.
All right then. Okay. Now, like we were saying, you can now say san dian ban to mean 3 half past 3. Okay. Instead of saying san dian san shi feng jun.
Ma, if you want to say 3:30, then you just need to say Sandy and this one. You don't need to add a number
Which one
before
is
it.
this one? Say it now. Tell me. San dian
Ban.
ban. So because ban means what? Ban means half. So you can just say
Okay.
it that way. You don't have to.
Okay, we don't really need to add a
Feng
figure
jun.
before it.
You don't need, because it's ban. What half of what are we talking about? We are talking of half of 60 minutes. So it's just like you repeating yourself to put 30 behind it again. So just sand and ban. Because it's time, we know half of what we are talking about. Understand?
Yes, ma.
All right. So that's for that. Now, we now spoke about that you can go as far as saying wu dian wu shi wu feng jun. I don't know if people still say time this way. Instead of, you can say wu dian wu shi wu feng jun, wu shi dian. This is 5:55. Or you can say 11:59. Shi dian wu shi jiu feng jun. You can go this way. But we also said that instead of going saying 5:55, you can say 5 minutes to 6, right? You can say 5 minutes to 6. Now, if you want to say 5 minutes to 6, what's the hour we are talking about here? The hour we are talking about is 6. So you say 6 dian, 6点. Now, what's to? What do you say to is? Chima, sorry, don't let me murder your name. What's your name again? Are you there?
Ma, I can hear you now.
Okay. So what did we say to is? Cha. To is cha. Now to 6 minutes. How many minutes to 6?
5.
5:55. 5:55 is how many minutes to 6?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5.
Would. So how do you say a minute? Feng Jun. So it's 6点5分钟. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Any other question? Ada, so we know our time now. Okay, now let's go to something else. I'm coming. I want to share the screen. Where is it? Okay, shout down. Okay, I've gotten it. Okay. All right, now since we know our time, now let's read this. Okay, now Xianzai, I should know this G Dian. Okay, it reminds me. Let me go back to my G. So let's talk about how many ways we can use G. We've been speaking about G for a while now. Now give me sentences of instances we use G. You mention G. Make a sentence, please.
你家有几口人？
So we have G Korean. Let me just shorten it. G Korean. Any other one?
几个？
If you want to say how old are you, how do you say it?
你几岁了？
你 oh, is this going? 你几岁? Okay. Which other G do you know?
今天几号?
Okay. 你加油。今天几号? Okay. Which other one? I'm coming right. 有几岁？你几岁？今天几号？今天几号? Which other one do you know? If you want to say ask for day of the week. 今天 who knows that one? How to ask for day of the week?
今天星期几?
星期几? I think this is about it. Okay. So now we are talking about what? What's the time? What are we talking about? You will note that, remember what I said. This place are replaced with what? The number 我5岁有5口人6号星期六. So these are the places you. So if you now want to talk about time, you see all of these are also numbers. What will you now say? 几点? Understand? 几点? So that's the logic behind it. 几点? So now if you want to say what's the time now, what's now? 现在. So you just go what? 现在几点?
现在几点?
So that means what? What's the time now? Okay. Now you can 几点. So this 几点, it could be a time in that you want to do something. If you maybe you put a period of time now. 现在几点? Now you can also say what to do what? 几点 to do a verb. Let me go to my screen. Shout out. So we have here 现在几点? Then the person repeated 现在十点十分. So what's 十点十分 without looking at the time here? 10 past 10, like 10 minutes after 10. Okay. So to reply this, you don't have to repeat 现在. If the person can 现在几点, you can just say 十点十分. And I said 中午 in the afternoon. 几点吃饭? During the midday, 几点, like I added the verb there for you. What time do you do a particular thing? So the person say 12点吃饭. Who wants to read this part? If you want to read it, raise your hand. Okay. 来 Olubukola.
现在几点？现在10点10分。中午几点吃饭？12点吃饭。
That's simple. Okay. Next person will read the next sentence. Okay. Now let's look at this one. 什么时候? 什么时候? What does 什么 What does 什么 mean?
What?
What? Now 时候 means what?
Wait.
时候 is time. So if you were to have an English dictionary and they say what is the meaning of when? When means what time, right? So the same way 什么时候? So it means what time? So equals to what? What does it mean? It means in when. Okay. So 什么时候? Okay.
Your screen.
What?
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry. I thought I am. Okay. It's good. Thanks for. Okay. So 什么 what? 时候 when? I mean 什么 what? Then 时候 time. I'm just giving you what they mean separately. Okay. What time? So when you put it together, it means what? When? 什么时候? Okay. Now, this 什么时候, if you're asking about what time, it's actually what time to do a particular thing, right? So that means that a verb should come after it. So when you say 什么时候, it should be a verb. Who is doing the thing? So subject, clause. 什么 时候
Lost verb.
什么时候 plus verb, right? So it's already a question, right? Because of 什么时候 this way, right?
Yes.
So we can let's look at the let me share my screen again. So we can say the subject 爸爸什么时候 now the verb here is what 回家
Yeah.
家 so what's 回家
To return home. To return.
Hoi means to return. So if you were in school now and you want to know if you were at home now and then you want to go back to school, so how will you say it? How will you? No, just that verb.
Okay.
Okay, Nisha, it's good to say. Nisha, tell me. Huh? I'm listening.
我要去回家。
Am I sharing my word screen? Okay. So hoi as a word on its own means back. Back as in an action, going back. Okay. Now where are you going back to? Hoijia. It could be any place. Hoijia. Hoi sui xiao. Maybe you are going back to China. Hoi zhongguo. Hoi whatever. Okay. So if you want to say I'm going back home, it will be what? 我要回. No need to put a 去. 回家. I'm going back to school. 我要回学校. I'm going back to China. 我要回中国. Understand? 明白了吗？
明白。我明白了。
不明白谁呀？不明白什么？
Ma, you said you had to remove the chew. Question mark.
No need for, oh, I'm going back to. That's English. The hoi is already talking about going back. It's to go back. Let me put a go behind it. To go back. So no need to. That's if you put a tube behind it, it's like speaking English Chinese. 我要回家. 回家 on its own is already means go back home. Go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question?
No.
Now, she.
Sure.
That means if you want to use chew, then we should not use kwe. And if you want to use kwe, we should not use chew.
我要去. Now you say 我要去家. Maybe you've not been home before. You know, to go back is different from to go. If I want to go to school, 我要去学校. Understand?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
in some places, they use 我去. It's not like it's a rule that you don't use it, because chu is to go back. There are places where they use it. Just the same way in English when we say the reason why. What's the reason? What's why? Understand? So
Yes.
also in Chinese it occurs. So it's not like
Okay.
but to go is different from to go back. Chu is to go. Go back is oyi. Okay.
Okay.
So where are we? Child on. Let me think. I'm coming again.
6点30分.
Okay. Now who wants to read this one? Am I sharing my screen?
老师，我要去试。
Okay. Who is that talking? Sorry. Let me see.
Rashida.
Rashida, wow, I like the way you're talking. I like somebody who has not spoken today to speak. I can see your hand, so please raise your hand if you want to speak. If not, I'll call people who has not spoken today. Okay. Mojolo Olua,来读一下。
爸爸什么时候回家？下午5点。我们什么时候去看电影？6点30分。
很好。Mute yourself. Who else wants to go? Aishat, read.
爸爸什么时候回家？ 下午5点。我们什么时候去看电影？6点30分。
Okay, one more person for this particular one. Okay, who else has not spoken today? Adele, is that the way to pronounce your name? Lie?
Ma?
Read it.
OK。爸爸什么时候回家？下午5点。我们什么时候去看电影？6点30分。
很好. So let's stop here for a moment. Now you see the way we've not spoken about AM, PM. So how do you now know AM and how do you now know PM? You can use words like, so if we, wait, let me share my screen. So what's morning? What's morning, people?
上午
早
上午 or 早上, any of the two will go. 上午 or 早上. Okay, afternoon.
下午
下午
下午 evening.
晚上
晚
晚上。
Okay, now who knows early in the morning? 0点 is like saying 0点 is 0 is 0. 0点 is in the middle of the night. 0点 means middle of the night. Now 凌晨. Okay, maybe I should. You might not use them. Maybe let's just stick with what you will use. Okay. Let's stick with what we will use. Okay, and let's one. 下午 because of new words. 下午 and then we have 晚上. Now 早上上午will always be AM. Sometimes we have AM, right? And sometimes we will have PM. Is that right? People, don't
yes
lie,
ma'am.
ma. Sometimes we have AM, right? And sometimes you have
Yes ma'am.
PM. So if you should have 12 AM, that's late at night, right? Late, dark into still dark, right? Then we can have 8 AM, right? Are we here together?
Yes ma'am.
So we
Yes,
can
ma.
also have, so this is the way if you want to make sure that it is AM or PM, you can just say 上午. To say,
hello
okay, let's just use it that way so that you understand, because there are other ways to express this. So you can say 上午, or let's use 早上12点. 早上, you won't say 12 AM. You can just say what? 早上12点. There is no 早上. If there is no 早上12点, that is a PM. Understand? Now, if you were to be in the afternoon, you want to say 3 PM. How do you say it? It will be what? In the afternoon, right? So every afternoon will be a PM, right? So we say,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
what's it? 3点.
3点
Okay, now if the 9 is not in the morning, it's not 9 AM, it is 9 PM. How will we say it? 晚上9点.
9点
Do we all understand?
Yes.
Do we understand? Who doesn't understand? You don't understand? Raise your hand. Okay, we all understand. Who is that? Okay, Oshino, tell me, what don't you understand?
I'm just coming in the class, man, so I
Then
don't
listen
really.
again. Mute yourself. Don't listen. When you listen, we listen to the class. I'm not repeating the class for somebody who just came in. Who else doesn't understand? If you don't understand after you've listened, tell me after class. Who else doesn't understand? Okay, you can watch the something later. Ada. So let's continue. Okay. All right. So we understand this phrase, right? 我们什么时候去看电影? That's just true. Yeah, you can, when are we going to watch a movie? Okay, 看电影. Okay. I hope you know some verbs. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. Who wants to read this, please? This new. Okay. Okay. Chn113 read. Ayomide, I know you want to read. Okay, I like.
我星期一去北
星
京，
期
星期一去北京。你想在北京住几天？
几天？
住3天。星期五前能回家吗？
Okay.
None.
Okay, who else wants to try? Who else has not spoken today? Let me see. Still the same people. Okay, I'll just take it as it is shown here. Okay. Now, Mojololua, read. That's still the same set of people raising their hands.
我星期一去北京，你想在北京住几天？住3天。星期五前能回家吗？
Okay,
No.
okay. All right, good. Let's explain and then we'll read it again. Now, 我星期一去北京. I think that is clear. What time go somewhere? Okay, now let's try and make sentences with that. You what time or somebody what time goes someplace. Can we try and make sentences with that? Or I sometimes do something. Okay. If it is go, then there should be a place like subject, a time, a period in time, do something. Okay, this verb, do. Maybe something. Sometimes there might be something there, sometimes there might be nothing there. Okay, understand? Just like let me reduce the font. Understand? So we could have like subject, time, chew. If you are saying chew, then chew, there has to be a place, right? Chew, place, because you're going, it's the act of going. Now you could also have subject, time. If you have a verb here, the verb could need a particular object to act on. If you want to say I can Shama, understand? Okay, so all this falls under the verb something. Okay, Omolala, you raised your hand. Okay, you want to try? Omolala, I thought I saw your hand raised now.
我今天下午去超市。
超市，很好。
超市。
我今天下午去超市。Okay, Bukola, go.
我哥哥星期三去工作。
我哥哥星期三去工作。So now this 工作 is not a place. It's to do something. You go and do something. So very good. It could be a place or it could be true. Like this, when they say they go and watch movie. True plus an action. Okay? Action. Go and do a particular thing. Okay, who else wants to go? Okay, Emmanuel.
我是不是又拉的？
Okay, sorry again, one more time.
我
I'm listening. 星期四去
拉的。
Okay, you mean unilag la, 这个 la 的是个 la， 大学的大 ，okay, which means unilag. Okay, so we understand this. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's continue. Shout out. Okay, so we have it was Xinqi Chu. So we can use this. Now this person, 你想在北京住几天? In all of what we've spoken about, we've not spoken about 几天. 几天 means what? 几天 means what? Remember G asks about number. What's the meaning of 天?
Days.
Day. So you say 几天
Days.
means what? How many days?
How many
Days. How long? In here they said how long, but actually it means as in plainly, it's like saying how many days. If you want to say how many years, how will you say it? What's year?
Yen.
So you say what?
Yeah.
Jin. How many years? This is not asking your age, Joe. It's just asking how many years a particular thing. I say Jin, the action, then Jin. You say okay.
yen?
So say you want 想在北京. You want in Beijing to live for how long? 你想在北京住几天? Then the person replies, what's Ju? Ju is to live, right? 住三天. Stay there 3 days. Now the word we have to look at now is 天. 天. Let me share my screen. Wait a moment. Okay, I think I've mixed it all up. Okay, 钱. 钱 means what? In the last class we spoke about in, out, under, right? Okay, can you remind us? Okay, what's in?
Li.
The. What's outside?
Y.
Y. Up.
上
Shan. Then under.
下
Yeah, okay. So because we are doing online, sometimes you've not been able to do some revisions. But then, if for any revision you have to do, just go back to the video and watch it. Sometimes it's just a pixel, sometimes the video doesn't record completely. But then, so you should be taking notes too as you're doing it. So now the word is here is tian and ho. Tian means in front. O means behind. That's their actual meaning. 前 o before, after. So 前 means in front. In front. In front. O means behind. Behind. So it also has the meaning of before. This one has before. And then it also has the meaning of after. Okay, so 前. So in the passage, what did they say in the passage? Let me check here so I don't have to go over the screen again. He said, 星期五前. It says, 星期五前. That means what? What does this mean? 星期五前?
before
Friday. So before Friday. None. Oh, I don't know if we've done none. We remember the last chapter, we didn't finish it. Please finish the last chapter. I didn't go over because it's simple. I think it's simple. If you have any question, send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay. So the none, which means what? Can. None. 回家吗? That means that can you come back? Can you return back home before Friday? 星期五前能回家吗? And the person replies, none. Any question? People raising their hands. Emmanuel, you have a question?
No. My hands are raised.
Okay. Oh,
I
I
have
think Quickly ask the question because we are running out of time. 10 minutes more, and then this class is finished.
I want to ask, Chn, it also means ago, right?
Yes, it can also mean that's true. It can also
Okay.
mean ago, but in this place it means before. Before, okay. All right. So, any other question? All right. Let some other people read this particular place. Okay. Who has not read? Okay. Rashidat, line to Isiaba. Okay, read.
我星期一去北京，你想在北京住几天？住几天？住3天。星期五前能回家吗？能。
很好。Who else wants to go? Mute yourself. The next person should go. Kamalala.
我星期一去北京，你想在北京住几天？住3天。星期五前能回家吗？
能回家吗？
能回家吗？能。
很好。Okay, Aishat.
我星期一去北京，你想在北京住几天？住3天。星期五前能回家吗？能。
Okay, so I think we've gotten the hang of this. Okay, so any other person who wants to read? Temi Tokpe, I've not heard your voice here. Lie. Temi Tokpe. Yes. Tosi Amos. Yes, come. Temi Tokpe Agbola. Is she not here? Tosi Amos. Oyin Wonola. Onome. Sharon. None of you want to read. That. No problem. If the people who want to read should please continue reading. If they don't want to read, it's also good. Emmanuel, lie. Idrisia.
我星期一住北京，你想在北京住几天？住3天。星期五前能回家吗？能。
很好 ，OK， Balikis。
我星期一去北京，你想在北京住几天？
你想在
北京住几天？住3天。
3天。
星期五天能回家吗？能。
很好。We still, any question before we finish? Any question? If you have any question, raise your hand. If you don't, lower your answer. I will know. Any question? Okay, Amalala, you sure?
Mount ask, I will say which day. Since how many days is G10? How do you say which day?
Okay, now how do you say which day of the week? Sinjiji. Okay, now what is the verb? Where is it? What is it doing? Now this one, Jew. You cannot say which day do you want to live in China, in Beijing, right? And let me share my screen. Shout down. Maybe you want to say which day are you going to Beijing? So what's the who are we talking about? You, right? So that what will you say? Omalala, ni. Then what's the verb? When do you want to? How do you say want? Xiang. Now, day of the week. 星期几. Now, what does it want to do then? True, or maybe it's true Beijing. Let's first of all say true. Which day of the week do you want to go to Beijing? Now, if it were to be 住 it will be what? 你想星期几住在住 Lee stay in, let's put it 住在北京. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any other question? No question. Shout down. I hope I've been okay. We have 3 minutes more. If not, I log out. Hey, by the way, like I said earlier on, this is the last class. If I should have any class again for you, I'll just pre-record and then send it to you. Okay, and then I'll tell you how we go about our test and exam. Do you all have the apps I spoke about ready?
No.
Yes, ma.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that.
Ma, the other one is not working on our phone.
The protocol, right? I have found
Yes,
out
ma.
that it's not working too because I had it on my app too. Okay, so maybe we'll use something else, but we still have to work with do something about something we have to do, like speaking or something. Okay.
好的，老师，
好的，那就再见。
再见，拜拜。
谢谢老师。
没有。好了。
现在下课，我真的累死了。